Good morning and welcome to the final market view for March, Monday the 31st of March. And starting off with the daily chart, we can see the markets showing some potential weakness with a red candle for the Sunday overnight trading at the moment. Prices are struggling at the 166.50 area here at the moment. And you can see what happened last time when we got to this area. The market moved lower. So there's some potential weakness around here at the moment. Just going to put a few markers on the chart for you just to show you where the market could find some sort of resistance. We'll start off with this high to the left here because the market's already at the 166.50 resistance there. So I'm going to move to the previous left. And we can see there that the market is stuck at the 76% there as well. I'm just going to roll to the next high down to the recent low as well. And just to throw in a few more as well. Just so you can see, should the market move on news this morning, where it's likely to go to. And what I'll do now is just pull these out so you can actually read what the figures are. Let's just drag these out. We'll drag all of the 62s out to the left hand side there, the right hand side. So that's the upside potential should the market move higher. So you may want to just take a note of those. Again, you can see they're in these sort of psychological areas, and then we've got three areas in between the 166.50 and 167 there. So again, keep an eye on that major resistance area there. On the downside, we've got this is an interesting one at the moment because the high, which is made on the evening session, I don't know whether the software will actually let me draw this in. It has, so that's useful. So that's the sort of the major pullback area should the market move lower. But what we can do is actually just keep coming back off these lows here and draw in these other fibs. This one's too close. I'm just going to remove this one. And what I would do is start off here and up to the high. And this is where the market would be likely to come back to on the downside. So let me just get rid of that. So these are the potential areas where the market's likely to find support. And you'll see you've got the psychological support areas in between. And of course, on the 30-minute chart, you will have the pivot points as well. It's just that the fibs work so well in the daily chart that, as you can see there, we've got the market opening at the 76% and then failing to move higher, which is just, of course, at that 166.50 as well. So again, you know, I put these figures up there just for you, just to give you a general idea of where the market's likely to find resistance on the upside should the market move higher, and on the downside should it move lower. So let me just save that so we don't have to redraw that, and then move on to the 30 minutes. We had three potential trades on Friday, unfortunately, none of which were actually filled, and the market traded in a choppy pattern up to the upside there, but a very narrow range for Friday there, just about 50 pips if you look at the psychological level here, this grey shaded area, and then the shaded area at the top there. You can see that the market just traded only a 50 pip range, so a narrow day. On the overnight, we see the market gapping up. It goes up to the resistance one, which is also the 76% in the daily chart. And then we see prices finding support at Friday's close and then breaking through down to the DP level where the market's now found some support. We're into the European trading session now, and the market's just sideways there at the moment. What we need is some news to move the market, so let's have a look, see what we've got out today. Whilst I'm thinking about it, we're back to normal times now with the US as well. We're actually synchronized once again with them, so any US news items that were released at 12:30 will now be back to the normal 1:30. Now we've moved to British summertime at the weekend. So the only thing we've got is the CPI flash estimate year on year, but that's for the Eurozone. That's the only high impact news item, and that's out at 10 a.m. 9:30. Net lending month on month for the UK It's showing as a medium impact. It could move the market as its net lending if it comes out better than forecast, which it appears to be the case there. That's what's predicted. We've got Yellen speaking at 5 minutes to 3 this afternoon, so watch out for that. And also Carney is going to give his 2 penneth as well at 6:15 p.m. this evening. So if you're in a trade, just keep an eye out for these two because they are likely to move the market. So that's about it for this morning, kick-off for the week. Not an awful lot else to report. We're just getting into the groove, seeing what the market's done on the overnight. And on the daily chart, I've given you some sort of areas of where the market could possibly move to. Also keep in mind that we've got 5 straight days there of moving to the upside. So we're due for some sort of pullback. However, that said, we are at this major resistance at 166.50. If the market breaks through this, we could go up to 167 there as well. So nothing to say that because we have consecutive days that we can't have more. As you can see over here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before we had a turnaround, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there in the downside. So we're in that sort of number of consecutive days where we are due for a correction, and the same here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a turnaround as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turnaround, and so there's a definite pattern there, and patterns are what the markets move around in. So it's just being able to recognize those patterns. Right, that's it for me for this Monday morning. All things being equal, I will see you in tomorrow's market view. Have a great day, and as ever, thanks for your support.